It's the second impeachment vote in the space of a week, and so much has panned out and been discovered during the past 7 days. Let's recap the past week with our Eunji. Good afternoon, Eunji.
Thanks for having me.
So, Eunji, let's rewind to last Saturday, exactly a week ago, when the first impeachment motion vote took place, but only to fail, right?
That's right, there has been overwhelming calls for President Yoon's resignation or impeachment as public outrage grows across the country. But last Saturday, the opposition party's motion to impeach the president failed to get enough votes after most of the ruling party lawmakers boycotted the vote. Most of them left the parliament before the vote even started, and only 195 votes were cast, below the threshold of 200. So the impeachment vote was scrapped without ballot counting. Announcing that a vote on the impeachment motion has not been established, National Assembly Speaker Woo said it was very unfortunate that there wasn't even a vote. Take a listen.
The entire nation is watching the decision being made here at the National Assembly today. The world is watching. It's very regrettable that there wasn't even a vote on such a major national issue.
The main opposition Democratic Party has said it'll not give up and has vowed to revive the impeachment motion every week. So eyes are now on whether the ruling party members will cast their votes today, and if more than 8 ruling party lawmakers will vote in favor of impeaching the president.
So President Yoon delivered an apology a week ago on Saturday on the day of the first impeachment motion vote. And then this past Thursday, he delivered another public address. Now, what was that about?
That's right. As you said, President Yoon apologized to South Koreans, but this week he said and it made it clear that he has no intention to resign, saying that he'll continue to fight the forces that threaten the future of South Korea. He appeared to try to justify his judgment on December 3rd, blaming the opposition party for repeatedly taking unconstitutional measures by abusing its powers. He said he was only trying to protect the country's constitutional order by exercising the president's powers within the framework of the Constitution.
그 목적은 국민들에게 거대 야당의 반국가적 패악을 알려 이를 멈추도록 경고하는 것이었습니다. 그럼으로써 자유민주주의 헌정 질서의 붕괴를 막고 국가 기능을 정상화하고자 하였습니다. 그 길밖에 없다고 판단해서 내린 대통령의 헌법적 결단이자 통치 행위가 어떻게 내란이 될 수 있습니까? 대통령의 비상계엄 선포권 행사는 사명권 행사, 외교권 행사와 같은 사법심사의 대상이 되지 않는 통치 행위입니다.
He also said he had no intention of shutting down the parliament, arguing that if he had intended to do so, he would have cut off powers and water supplies and restricted broadcast transmissions.
So President Yoon not stepping down voluntarily, but in the meantime, investigations into what exactly happened on the night of the martial law order are in full swing, and isn't he being targeted as a key suspect in the whole political drama, even as a ringleader, right?
That's right. Investigations into insurrection charges are now closing in on President Yoon as the probes into key officials accused of enforcing martial law are picking up speed. The police investigation team has said it's not only seeking to summon the president for questioning, but is also looking into requesting an arrest warrant as well as a search warrant for Yoon's residence in Central Seoul. During a press briefing by the police special investigation team on Friday, an official said that they're also considering requesting a warrant to seize the president's communication records. This comes after the police tried to raid the presidential office on Wednesday, but failed to get inside the building even with a search warrant after security guards refused to cooperate. After an hours-long standoff at the gates, the investigators had to leave and were able to receive only a limited number of documents through voluntary submission. Now, experts say that police will carry out a compulsory investigation into the president as they have deemed Yoon as a suspect based on the evidence they've gathered so far in a rare investigation into a sitting president for insurrection charges. President Yoon was placed under a travel ban earlier this week. And in the meantime, former Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun has been arrested earlier this week after being named as the mastermind behind last week's failed imposition of martial law. Then on Wednesday, Kim was found by guards as he attempted suicide inside a detention center in Eastern Seoul. His life is not currently in danger, and prosecutors have been questioning him over his involvement in imposing the martial law on December 3rd.
Well, Eunji, in a nutshell, the worst-case scenario for President Yoon for today is being impeached. But walk us through then who is in line to fill the potential presidential vacancy.
So Prime Minister Han Duck-soo will serve as the acting president of this country in the event of the impeachment passing. But Han was at the cabinet meeting just before Yoon's martial law declaration, and he has now been summoned for police questioning along with other cabinet members. Some opposition party lawmakers have even accused Han of being responsible for the martial law imposition. Although members at the cabinet meeting on the night of the martial law have said they were not able to stop Yoon's sudden course of action, criticism is inevitable since they were the last offenders who could have stopped the martial law declaration. So if Han is also impeached and is unable to serve as the acting president, next in line is the finance minister Choi Sang-mok, then the education minister Lee Ju-ho. However, there are concerns that if the prime minister is also suspended from his duties, it could lead to greater instability in the country's state affairs.
Definitely. Eunji, thank you so much for the thorough wrap-up today.
Thank you.